A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murray out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Messi in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Cameron Johnson. Lonzo Ball is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Sharp in at the 5. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Lyles. Here's Messi. Clock at 6. Now Murray. There's the 3. Sharp grabs the miss. James outside. Can't cash it in from close range. And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Bryant, no good. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Murray, and the basket by Brown.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Brown against Bryant. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Ball. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bryant outside. Misses in close.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Ball. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Lets it go from deep. Messi grabs the board. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bryant finds Murray. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Timeout.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
You're on the big screen. That's what you're looking for.
take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
Checking out the Pelicans, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now, here is James. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Pass to Lyles. Here's Misi. Now Murray fires the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you. Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Brooklyn, LeBron James. At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from James.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Both free throws good from James. New Orleans leading by 3. Murray looking around. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Off target with the 3. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ball passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Count it.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. Well, you look at James, better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals. And of course, Kobe Bryant.
These 2 rookies have brought it on the defensive end as of late, just racking up those steal totals.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. The Pelicans trail. Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Bryant outside. Plenty of space. Rebound Brooklyn. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
And the Nets making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jones is checked in. DiVincenzo finds James. And that's good from 17 feet. James has gotten his third basket of the night. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Misi. Murray inside, hounded by Ball. Murray passes to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Misi. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Ball. To the inside. And it's James with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Bryant outside. They kick it out to Murray. Bryant outside. Pass to Misi. From behind the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. A quick shot there. It's off target. Pelicans trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's James. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Murray with it. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bryant. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Murray against Ball. Murray inside.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
DiVincenzo with it. Checked by Murray. The drive by DiVincenzo. Sweet little floater. And the Nets lead by 6.
And they're really working the paint now.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. This one for 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Ball. Oh, there's the alley. And it's James with the jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Murray, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The shot by James, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside Jones. Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 9 points.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
James passes to Ball. 18 feet out. The shot by James, no good. Johnson against Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
The free throw drops from Murray. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
And Murray drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Williams a screen on Murray. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Murray.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Down low. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good, and New Orleans making a change here. Boston's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Nets with a lead. DiVincenzo finds Brown. Outside, DiVincenzo. Claxton a screen on McCollum. 5 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Boston, defended by Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
And it's tied up with that one. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's New Orleans now. Right now on a 9-0 run. McCollum against Brown. Pass to Lyles. Jones with the ball. Lyles a screen. Jones misses. And here's Brown. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Outside, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 5. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Pass to Lyles. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Ryan?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Pelicans trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McCollum taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Boston. Shoots over Brown. That one rolls around and rims out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Williams misses.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
There's McCollum with the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams in the post, working on Jones. Pass to Brown from deep. Rebounded by Lyles. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. To the middle. And stolen by Claxton. Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. Williams passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Brown for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Boston. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Good on the shot.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brown passes to Claxton. And it's Boston with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Jones. Pass to Boston. The shot. That's good on the jumper. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. DiVincenzo, pass to Brown. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. McCollum on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. McCollum into the lane. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Here's Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pass to Lyles. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. LeBron comes in for Clowney. And Exum subbed in for Brown. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn leading by 3. Exum outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Nets missing. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to McCollum. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
They now take the lead.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Boston's checked in for Lyles. And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
You take a look at Bryant. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he should.
Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And it's New Orleans ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Boston from 17, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Boston's got 6.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. Williams passes to Sharp. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Misi. Inside. Here's Boston. Rebound Brooklyn. It's Exum on the wing. Back to James. Outside, Williams. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Boston's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And he makes the first.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn trailing. Ball looks over the floor. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. Misi grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-4 run. Bryant, the pass to Jones. Back to Bryant. Pass to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Bryant. Murray for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Outside, Brown. James, outside. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Lyles, covered by Johnson. Here's Misi, and it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 13.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
James with the ball. He's got 21. Right side Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Bryant outside. Brown with some nice D. Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 29% in quarter number 2, and is blocked. Murray against Ball. Outside Murray. Pass to Bryant. Lets a floater go. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Brown passes to Johnson. Back to Brown. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bryant. Puts it up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Ball left side. Kick out to Brown. Sharp, a screen on Murray. Brown finds Johnson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Lyles. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. 50 seconds left in the second period. Back to Bryant. He takes it in. Pass to Misi. Here's Lyles. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Outside Sharp. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Lyles, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Murray. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.